struggled a little bit, come in 1-7. You can't sleep on anybody in high school ball whatsoever. What are you looking forward to tonight as we start the tournament?
We just want to get back going and play good defense. And first time we've been home in a while, so we want to get that energy and play some good defense. Set the table early.
Absolutely. You had a couple of good runs so far. You're starting to gel as a team. Things coming together. What do you have to capitalize on some of them? You've made some mistakes in past with turnovers and things like that. What have you got to fix tonight? Make sure you play clean.
We need to defend at a higher level. All the other stuff, we got to defend at a higher level. We're going to get any better, we got to play defense.
Good luck tonight. We'll see you after break. Take care. All right, we got plenty of basketball for you. The first of 7 games we're doing here. 2 at Orange Park, 2 at Fleming, and 3 for Championship Saturday. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. It's tip-off time. You're watching the Battle on the Island on SSP. We'll be right back.
Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
All right, we're back. Welcome to game number 1 of the Battle on the Island tournament. The first of 2 games this evening here on SSB. BP alongside the crew here. Orange Park and Ferguson kick us off for game 1. Ferguson Falcons coming tonight at 1-7. Bit of a struggle this year. Orange Park, seen them a couple of times this season. Now, we have also started with a technical foul to begin the game. The technical foul on Ferguson, number 22, Anthony Capote. He was flagged pregame. So Orange Park is already on the board with a 1-0 lead and now make it 2-0. And they will get the ball to start off, so no jump center for tonight. First team foul for Ferguson to start the game, and we are underway. Starting lineup for the Raiders tonight, you'll have Dylan Larson, Keon Brown, Ontario Mallory, Ricardo Benoit, and Quayshawn Blott. For the Ferguson Falcons, you'll have Alexander Rokovich, Jalen Ramos, Carlos Valladares, Anthony Capote, and Donovan Londano. Ferguson sitting back in kind of zone defense, playing that big body down low. And nothing, Ferguson will turn it over. Jalen Ramos will bring the ball up for the Falcons. Twist around to the outside. Rokovich gives it up. Fighting down low, he'll take a 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders, and they'll move. 2-0 lead right now, early first quarter. Mallory takes a look at it. Trying to work those big bodies down low, and I think we're gonna get a traveling violation. We do. First travel of the night. And that's something that we were talking briefly about to Coach Kranitsky. You gotta minimize those mistakes and defend well. So far, so good in the opening possessions. Falcons looking to rotate to get a pass in the lane. Shot's just a little strong, and then they're going to turn it over to Orange Park. Good ball movement, got the right pass, just did not get his body twisted around and didn't square up to get that in. Larson over to Keon Brown. Mallory down in the corner. They're going to get it to Blott. Blott, that big body down low. They're going to drive to the lane here, feed it to Blott off the glass. 4-0 now at 6.5 minutes. No full court pressure by either team. Very common to see that full court action early in games. Orange Park conceding to play their zone defense. They'll rotate around to the left side, put the ball on the floor. Can't get some help there to kicks it back out. Capote, nope. Avoids the reach-in foul. Orange Park on the break. Can't get the handle on it, so they'll have to haul that in. Ferguson comes back on defense. Good pass down to Blott. Blott trying to power his way through. Can't get there. Kicks it out. Larson up top. Man up. Good peg of the ball there, but can't get the steal. Orange Park holds on. Larson up top with Rakovic, trying to get a screen. Kicks it out Brown. Brown in a little bit of trouble. Feeds it. Bounces off. Blott with an aggressive rebound. Has that smacked away. Going to call the foul on Londano. That's his first, second team foul this quarter. Shooting foul in that case, so Quay will go to the line for his first free throw attempts of the night. Trying to extend this lead. First one rolls in. Substitution coming in now, number 3, Xavier Longmire. He'll give Ontario Mallory a break here. Notably absent from the Orange Park roster is Anthony Ress. We have been told by Coach Krenitsky that he has retired from basketball, as it were. He is no longer playing here at Orange Park. And the senior ends his season ahead of time. 6-0 right now, 5:25 to go in this first quarter. Orange Park now goes back to full court pressure. Longmire in the backcourt with those bright pink sneaks. You can't miss him. Good stab of the ball there. He'll get it loose, race for it, and they'll knock it away, and it looks like they're going to turn the ball over back to Ferguson. Good stab at it. Got that backcourt pressure they're looking for. Ferguson has yet to score right now. Hasn't gotten a good bucket just yet. By the way, I am keeping a track of the Coach Krenitsky stompometer, which is customary here on SSB. Haven't seen anything yet, but he's got the checkerboard shoes on tonight, so it'd be magical if he does. Turn it around, good body movement. That shot's good. Donovan Londano puts 2 on the board for Ferguson, and the 6-0 scoring run ends. Orange Park, and they'll get a contact there, smack on the arm as the pass was coming out. We'll get a call here. Foul again on Donovan Londano. That's his second, third team foul. Again, a reminder, if you're not familiar with the high school rules here, there are 5 personal fouls per team per quarter. After that, they go to the bonus. They've eliminated the 1-on-1 here in high school ball in Florida, so they'll shoot 2 as a bonus. And another call, but they're going to say this one's going over to the Falcons. So they're going to call the foul. I don't have a 33 on my roster. I did not see who that was, but that is an offensive foul that turns the ball over. We'll see if we can get that corrected. Meanwhile, Ferguson back on offense here. Oh no, loses the handle. That one's going to get stripped. Longmire plugs it loose for Orange Park. They're going to go on the break. Quick pass out, too strong. Substitutions on the floor. We'll get you some names in just a second here, but the roster I have has not been updated with some of those. We'll get that fixed. In the meantime, Orange Park is back on full court press. Trying to trap in the corner. Longmire matched up on Ramos. We get a pass across half court and he'll avoid the 10-second violation. We saw a lot of that turnover happening with St. John's Country Day on Tuesday night. Let's see if Orange Park does the same. They're going to play a little dodgeball here. Smack the ball out. Ferguson retains possession. 4:10 to go in the first period. Falcons coming all the way up from Miami. Hope they're not getting some bus lag going on here. Orange Park came to play on their house, and a good defensive play by Dylan Larson to get into the passing lane and knock that loose. Stays now with the Falcons. 4:06 to go in the first. Another one, and they're just playing a good job of keep away here. Valladares putting his hands out there, kind of maybe motioning to the official that they're getting a little too close to that passing lane on the inbounds. Pass comes out. Orange Park traps right at half court, a double team, and they'll just bounce it off and avoid violations. Substitutions coming back in. Blott comes back in the game. Tim Smith comes into the game for the first time. He'll spell Larson. Rakovic, the big man, finally finds somebody to pass to, but then it looks like we've got a foul. Smith commits his first personal foul. That's the team's second. Falcons back in, rotating around. Longmire playing sticky on defense. Man up, and good. Another good defensive play. Longmire playing aggressive. Now they go to the backcourt to try to get some space. Double team. Ramos gets it across half court. Falcons are back in business. Still playing that aggressive double team. They're going to draw a foul. And this is where Orange Park playing good defense, but they can't be too aggressive because they're going to start committing fouls. That's Smith's second, third team foul. Everybody with 3 team fouls right now and a foul to give before they go to the bonus. And that's something you got to be mindful here with an aggressive defense is you don't want to commit too many fouls and force the Falcons to the line because that gives them those non-pressured shots. Right now they're playing good defense and contesting, keeping them out of field goal range. Haven't been able to get a decent shot off at all. That's a 3 ball going into the air. Just off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound though, and then we'll get another foul. Smith may have committed his 3rd foul. Let's see, yeah, that is. Smith is already in foul trouble, and so are the Raiders with 4 this quarter. Smith may have to come out. Coach Kernitsky is not happy with that performance whatsoever. So Tim Smith will probably be sitting for quite a bit now, and it's only 3:34 to go in the first quarter. One more foul, and the Falcons will go to the line here. Orange Park got to play careful defense the rest of this quarter. Ramos back matched up with Longmire. Again, aggressive defense by the Raiders. They're playing hard. Pull-up jumper, rolls it in, and Ferguson finally gets on the board, 6-4. Orange Park on offense for the first time in what seems like a while. Blott, power move to the hole. He gets the big body in and scores the bucket. 8-4 now, coming up on the 3-minute mark. Ramos, one-on-one with Longmire. They're playing tight. That's going to be an interesting duel to watch for this game. Orange Park settling in a 2-3 zone. Might be switching up to man-to-man here because Ferguson is befuddled by the aggression. Ramos trying to pay attention to his ball handling. He's got 2 men on him. The ball goes loose. Longmire gets it clean. No foul called. He'll give a pass up. Cut to the lane. That's good. Raider defense has turned up the heat. I haven't seen them play like this yet this season. This is the spiciest they've had on defense. Way outside. No open 3 ball. They're going to kick it out. Rakovic trying to find a way to the hole. Dishes off. And they're going to call a travel. Too many steps down low. Valladares called for the walk. 2:18 to go in the first. Happy you're with us tonight on this first game of our coverage of the Battle on the Island tournament, the first of 7 games. Start tonight in the green division. Mallory stops his dribble, pulls down the low post. Longmire will kick it back up top. Ferguson chasing, 2 men. Mallory dishes out. Good grab by Blott, and he gets it in. Good dish and go by Quayshawn Blott using that body movement. He's going to be hard to stop all night if they can keep that up. Under 2 minutes to play here. Just arriving into the gym tonight for our second game, the Wolves and Wolfpack. They're going to play Auburndale a little bit later on tonight. Ferguson has not figured out this Orange Park defense. Good move to the lane, though. Aggressive move. It looks like Capote sliding in. He got a steal, He'll get another chance at it, and then they're going to not get the roll. Oh, my goodness, Orange Park lucky on that one. Ferguson picked it off. Had a chance to grab another quick score here. Longmire now at point. Gives it up to Larson sort of casually there. Brown over to Longmire. Try to get a screen around, and I think we're going to get an offensive foul, it looks like. Call a foul on Longmire. That's his first. That is the 15th foul in this case, but I don't think they're going to shoot here. It should not be a team foul, actually. Yeah, the officials are saying it's offensive, so that will not count for the quarter count. So, but nonetheless, under a minute to go. Ferguson trying to find a chink in the armor here. They're not able to really shoot from the perimeter, but they take a shot there. That one, no dice. Blott will grab the rebound off. Fast-moving Orange Park offense. Mallory trying to find Blott down low. He does. Blott rotating. Can't get the bucket. Doesn't get his rebound. Ferguson boxes out. Now they're back in pressure. Ferguson has 4 guys in the backcourt trying to break this 2-man press. Nice pass on the outside. 3 ball. That's just a little short. Good rebound, though. Trying to find a way. They almost had a walk there. And a contested shot. Benoit almost had a block on it, but it came in anyway. 8-12 now. Ferguson clawing back, coming down on the 10-second mark here in this fast-paced first quarter. Mallory, he'll take a 3 ball. Won't get it. Rico grabs it. Longmire will take the shot from the outside. Swish! And that's how we'll end the quarter. 15-8 your score at the end of 1. A little bit of offensive fireworks for Orange Park. Ferguson tries to get on the board here. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll reset. You're watching the Battle on the Island on SSB. We'll be back in just a moment.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back. You're watching Battle on the Island Holiday Tournament here. Round 1 action in the Green Division from Orange Park High School. The Raiders host team here. They're taking on Miami Ferguson. Scores 15-8 right now as we enter the second period. BP alongside the SSB crew, welcoming you into this week's tournament coverage. We've got a lot going on over the next few days. Wolfson and Auburndale are up next after our conclusion here. That'll be the second game of our doubleheader. Meanwhile, Ferguson in a 7-point jam. That's blocked. Rico Benoit swats that away. He'll pull up, try to get some numbers. Ferguson playing tight defense. These guys use their bodies in close, trying to slow down that, and that looks like Mallory may have traveled. I think he thought about that too. Ferguson out down court. Longmire will grab it. Mallory wide open now. He kicked it up top. Longmire tries another 3. He lands another one. That's 2. Xavier Longmire getting hot from downtown. Adrian Morales now on the floor, as is Omari Solomon for Ferguson. Oscar Ray is on the floor right now for the Falcons. We'll also get Vojan Rubraka. And down to the corner, Rakovic is still in, one of your starters. No dice there. Longmire will drive. Bounces that one off. I mean, he is just hot right now. Anything he shoots, he's making. 20-8 right now, Ferguson. And this is going to look good. And then Benoit's going to get a clean block on that one. A little bit of contact, but they call him clean. Larson now, he drives to the hole, pull up, little baby one, rolls that one in, and a timeout called on the floor by Miami Ferguson. Head coach Luigi Pace has seen enough, and he's going to slow this down. Stops the clock with 6:30 to go. Orange Park up 22-8. Again, we want to remind you, if you're watching us on YouTube tonight, smash that subscribe button, would you? That helps us continue to bring all of this awesome coverage and helps us do more tournaments like this, maybe even bigger and better. Also, you can lock into our social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. On Facebook and X at SSBJax, and on Instagram at ssb.jax. Brian Paul, your voice of SSB right now, doing a lot of work over the next couple of days. I might have to enlist some help as the day goes on and the night goes on. It's only Thursday, and this is one of two. Miami Ferguson back in action here. Adrian Morales bringing up the ball. He's got Rakovic up with him. I do hope I am pronouncing his name correctly. Morales trying to cross over, deke and dunk, and that pass in the lane with nobody there but a white jersey to pick it up. Larson now finds a man deep. Over in the wing, they'll get it cross court. Keon Brown dishes off, gets the errant pass. Larson, hard dribble to the floor, passes off. Shot's good. Beautiful shot. Good movement there. Orange Park, though, playing a little tight. I can see the intensity for both teams here. I think it might be worthwhile for both teams to slow it down just a little bit. Ferguson is unsettled, it seems. Orange Park playing aggressively, but they have to be careful. They got into some foul trouble in the first quarter. Morales dishes it off. Good movement there. Try to get some rotation. Rakovic moves around. Shot up, contested, no good. Benoit gets the rebound, and then they're back to work. Pass out, Larson will take a three. No good, off the glass. We'll get a call there, and we're going to say a foul. It's going to be called on. So I think we might have called that. That was not on Donovan Lodano because he just got in the game. But nonetheless, it's a team foul for Orange Park. Actually, I misspoke there. That's back to work nonetheless here. Ferguson can't get those high percentage shots, but he's going to get fouled in the act of shooting there, and he'll go to the line. Going to call the foul on Quayshawn Blott. I have that down as his second team foul. To the line, Oscar Ray for Ferguson. First shot's no good. Sean Martin checks into the game for the first time tonight. Ray goes up for his second one. Can't get that one. Rebound. Londano tried to grab the loose ball there, but they'll turn it over to OP. 5:09 to go in this second quarter. The game that's been dominated by Orange Park. They are playing up-tempo defense for sure. In fact, I think this is the fastest I've seen them move. Full court pressure right now. Oscar Ray gets a stab on it. And looks like they're going to get a call here. Call the foul on Larson. That's his first, third team foul. Oscar Ray fighting for that one, gets it to turn for the Falcons. See if they can finally get into double digits here. They're down big. Morales. Pass on the outside, that's intercepted. Keon Brown now in transition. He'll slow up, wait for some numbers. They'll roll it out. Don't go for the points on the break. Try to find an open lane. There's Larson. He comes to the top of the key. Passes out. Thought about it. Rotates around. Blott at the elbow. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown will take a big three. Short. Box out Ferguson. They'll get the rebound. Solomon now brings it up. He dishes off to Morales, and they'll run the offense. Looks like Longmire and Ontario Mallory are going to check back in here. Orange Park doing a really good job of not letting them get past the foul line extended. They are just playing an impenetrable defense right now. That's going to get called for a jump ball, and Orange Park's got the arrow, so they will have possession. It's crazy how Orange Park has just put up a wall right at the foul line and it extends sideline to sideline. They are not letting Ferguson get down low at all. And it doesn't seem like Ferguson's a real good perimeter shooting team, so they're having to fight for everything they're getting right now. The Raiders are just not letting them have it. Pass it to the lane there. Larson tries to kiss one in. He can't get it. Ferguson, good rebound, and they'll try to do it again. See if they can do this in transition. Pass and a little bit of an opportunity. They're going to step on the line, doggone it. That line creeped up on him. Boy, Vojan Rebraca had every chance to try to score that, but he was just out-positioned. Larson now bringing the ball up. Oscar Ray really tight on him, though. Good pass. Mallory kicks it out. They'll rotate. Longmire, he's got the hot hand. Can't get that one, though. Streak a little broken, but Longmire is not afraid to take it now. He's been feeling it. Mallory contests that. Mondano will haul it in. He gets across half court. Again, Orange Park playing tight. Not giving them drive to the lane. That one works, though. Ray gets one in the bucket, and that one is a long-weighted shot. They have not been able to get anything within 10 feet of the rim right now. That's how tight Orange Park's been playing defense. Longmire with the left hand, trying to find Mallory. He does. Mallory will put it behind his back, come up to the foul line, kick it out to Larson. Blott now using that big body. They're going to double team in. He jump cuts, and then Blott just does it over and over again. That is the play for the Raiders. Here we go. This time they're going to get it through. Blocked! Quayshawn Blott swats the shot away from Rebraca. And again, they tried that pass real quick, and Blott was on it. Ferguson ball. 2:26 to go in the half. 26-10 our score. Might want to let the Ferguson coach know he is in earshot of a microphone. Orange Park turns that over. And Mallory with the lay-in. 28-10. Morales. Passing around, trying to move around. Three ball, no good, but look at a rebound. Ray can't get it. Benoit tries to get a rebound, but then an aggressive move there. They're going to call jump ball, and that should go to Ferguson. Jalen Ramos will check back in. Morales played some quality time there. Minute 50 to go in the half. They'll kick that out to half court, and Mallory got a hand on it, almost over pursued. Ray trying to move that left hand, looking for a pass, gives it up, and he'll get fouled. Hold on, we'll get a call here in just a second, but we have contact. Fourth team foul for Orange Park. One more and Ferguson will come to the line. Larson will check out. Did not see who that last foul was on. Ramos from the backcourt, coming up on a minute 30 to play. Up with Ontario Mallory. Rakovic Rotates out, tries to fight for it, can't do it. Bigger bodies from Orange Park are all over it. Longmire pulls up. They'll get a blot pass. That's a clean block. Ferguson now will march back down after wiping one away from blot. 3 ball. A little strong. Got a box. Benoit is on it. Brown over to Longmire. Longmire in 3 and good. We're in front of 3 people and just takes it to the bank. Under a minute to play here in the half. Ferguson's got to find an answer to this Orange Park defense. They're going to slow things up a little bit now. Get a pass. Drive to the lane. Good move. Nice. Excellent by Omari Solomon. It's one of their best drives of the game right now. Makes it 30-12 right now. Raiders are going to slow this up, coming up on 25 seconds to play in the half. Play down for 1 shot with an 18-point lead. Mallory kicks it out, run a little bit more time on 10 seconds now. Blot moves into the lane, in traffic, tries to find a way. The right-handed reverse doesn't go. They'll give that up. Falcons will chuck that over the goal, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Our score 30-12 right now in a high tempo first 2 periods of basketball. We're going to take a break, catch our breath, and when we come back, we'll have some more action for you. First half in the books of round 1. You're watching Green Division action of the Battle on the Island tournament, Orange Park and Ferguson. We will be back right after these messages.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Halftime wrapping up here at the Battle on the Island tournament. 30-12 our score right now. Orange Park with a commanding lead over Ferguson in a game that has moved at a very frenetic pace. BP alongside the SSB crew, happy you're joining us tonight. The first of two tonight. A programming note for you, if by chance you are coming in early to see our second game, which is Wolfson at Auburndale, you will not likely see it on this stream. We will be switching streams to make sure that we document both games accordingly. So if you are waiting for Wolfson and Auburndale at 8 o'clock, make sure you pay attention to our YouTube channel to go to that particular game stream. Back to work here, Ferguson in a hole. Ramos to Rakovic. Again, high speed, 3-ball, way on the outside, no good. Quick rebound here. And we got a rebound by Benoit. He's been doing pretty good there all night long. Mallory back on the floor. You'll have Quayshawn Blott, Keon Brown, Larson back on the floor. Original starters for Orange Park out there. For Ferguson, you've got Jalen Ramos. You've got Carlos Valladares still on the floor. Rakovic has been out most of the game. Anthony Capote also on the floor with Donovan Londano. So it looks like their original lineup came in. That one can't get the roll, but he will get the contact. Foul will come on Ontario Mallory. That's his second, first team foul this quarter. While we're at the line here, let's take a look at the foul situation right now. Dylan Larson's got one. Xavier Longmire's got one. I'm sorry, they didn't go to the foul line. That was a non-shooting foul. Drive to the lane, no good. Tim Smith on the bench right now for Orange Park. He's got 3. Mallory just picked up his second. Blott's got 1. Josiah Bell has got 2. So not a whole lot going on in foul trouble for Orange Park. Off to the side there. That's a great shot by Rico Benoit. Ramos now bringing the ball back up, 32-12. The difference is 20. Up top, Capote looking around, trying to rotate to that right side. He'll take a 3-ball, no good. Sort of pedestrian attempt there, but nonetheless, they'll move on. Larson comes across, no pressure by Miami Ferguson in the backcourt. They'll settle back into their defense. Brown in the corner, Mallory now takes it up. Looking around, Larson will take it back up, no screen set. Larson drives to the lane, didn't see what he liked. Mallory with a quick ball fake. He comes around over to Blott. Blott takes a 15-foot jumper, no good. Back up by Larson on the rebound, that's no good. Ferguson will haul it in. Full court pressure by Orange Park. They'll stay man-to-man and then back off. Rakovic got hands on the ball there. He'll dish it out real quick. Pass up to the top of the key, they'll rotate. Got a pass in the lane, that's what they wanted, got it. And they're gonna get fouled. Londano gets the dish, gets the score, and we'll go to the line. Call a foul on Larson, that's his second team foul. Substitutions coming in now. You have Josiah Bell and Xavier Longmire stepping into the ball game. Blott and Mallory will take a seat. Londano to the line to complete a 3-point play. Every basket's going to count right now for Ferguson. They need points at a premium. Gets that shot, that's good. 32-15 now, 5:38 to go in the third quarter. Longmire and those pink sneaks back on the court. He's had the hot hand so far in the first half from the perimeter for Orange Park. Larson now at half court, gives it up to Brown. Brown will get a screen around Bell. Bell will roll to the hole, and that's good basketball. Set up the screen, roll away, and get your bucket. Rakovic now, crossover dribble, will give it back to Ramos, and they'll rotate around to the left side. Pass over at the elbow, that's Londano. Londano looking for somebody in the lane, can't find it, they're looking for the cut. Capote, spin move, what a move, can't get it though. Fight for the rebound, loose ball recovered by the Raiders, and now Ferguson in full court pressure, and they get the turnover. Pushes him back in the trap, and it worked. I imagine Ferguson's going to lean a little bit on that full court pressure now as they inbound from the baseline, under 5 to play. Quick movement to the hole, that's good. Quick points there for Ferguson. The turnover works. Quayshawn Blott's going to come back into this game here. Coach Granitsky doesn't like what he sees. Keon Brown on the left hand, floats it out to Larson, who'll give it back. Brown passes down low. Bell kicks it back up to Longmire, who'll back off. Trying to get Larson to cut to the lane. Brown stared at a three for a minute, didn't like it. Rotates around, Brown, spin move, he'll float one in and count it. With the foul and one. Call the foul on Carlos Valladares. That's his first team foul. Bell looked a little gimpy coming off there. Seems to be okay. Markel Campbell now checks in for Orange Park. He'll give Dylan Larson a spell there. Keon Brown, first trip to the line tonight. Extend this lead to 20. Doesn't do it. Ferguson, good box out, but it's Longmire aggressive. He gets that back. Brown with a second chance, a little floater, and he'll go back to the line. Call a foul on Anthony Capote. That's his second team foul. Brown will get another shot here at the free throw line. And no good. Brown has missed all of his free throws thus far. See if he can redeem himself here. Can't quite get it. Ferguson will grab the board. 4:15 and counting here in this third period. Orange Park still aggressive on defense. They'll try to get a dish in the lane. Can't do it. He's got to get out of there quick. No shot, no good. Keon Brown flings that one down. Londano grabs it. They've got an open lane. Can't get the layup. Jalen Ramos comes up empty on that one. Keon Brown now. Dishes down low to Blott. Blott using his body, bounces it off the backboard once again. Seems pretty routine for the Raiders to watch them do that. They'll stay at full court pressure, 3 men up in the face of Ferguson defenders. That one goes across court. 3-ball on the outside. That's a splash. Donovan Londano from the outside gets a bucket. Breaks 20, 38-20 right now. 3:20 to go in the third period. Brown slows things up. We got a tip on that one. Rokovic tried to get a hand on that. Didn't do anything but disrupt it. Longmire kicks it out. Pass down low. That's Benoit. Benoit off the body. Good movement. Good square up and shot. 40-20 now. Rokovic. Trying to get around that pressure over to Ramos on the other side. They better hurry. Coach Granitsky not letting them back off the pressure. Good pass, good ball movement, and that's an excellent possession. Capote from Rokovic on the assist. And that's the first sort of routine play we've seen Ferguson run tonight. They can execute that, they'll narrow this gap quick, but they've got to get some turnovers. Longmire gives it up. Almost lost it. Benoit on the handle. Too strong, they're going to get a rebound. Capote gets his hand on the ball, they're going to call jump. Substitutions coming in. Looks like Bell will check back in. Tim Smith, who's in foul trouble, checking in right now. Technical foul called on Xavier Longmire. Xavier got a little mouthy there. Coach Granitsky is going to have a quick conversation with him, get him to settle. Not sure what the conversation is here, but Longmire's gonna take a seat. Looks like he's gonna cool off for a minute there because he got a little heated, and that's where the tech came in. Smith has got to be trouble. Smith has got to be careful. He is now in trouble with those 3 fouls. Markel Campbell almost heads for the bench there. And we'll resume. Ferguson trying to cut into this lead and stay on top of things. Haven't been able to really run their offense tonight. Passes back, Rakovic way downtown. That's just short. Bell holds in the rebound. He'll give it up to Smith. Smith to Campbell. Campbell kicks it out. Nice pass to Bell on the assist. Way to hold up there and get the basket. High percentage shots. Ferguson in 3 defenders now. Kick it out. Trying to draw somebody in, maybe get a perimeter shot. Kicks it out. Long ball. No rebound there. Larson pulls it in. Boxes out Rakovic. He'll now bring the ball up. Kick it over to Smith, who from the foul line. Can't get the roll. Blott with the rebound, cleans it up. All day long goes Quayshawn Blott with those rebound and putbacks. Morales off to the side. Rakovic in the corner. He'll bring it up top to Londano. Rotating on to Omari Solomon. Solomon with a strong left hand kicks it out. Trying to find somebody open on the perimeter, and they do, but he drops the ball. Didn't get quite set, but made up for it. Alexander Rakovic lost the handle for a second and then buried a 3. 45 seconds to go in this third period. Again, frenetic pace continues. Campbell coming around a screen. Rolls to the hole, can't get it. Ferguson in transition. They've got a pass. That one's going to be an easy bucket. Can't get it. Rebound, put back, foul, block there. That one might be on Quayshawn Blott for the aggressive movement there. Might have smacked him on the arm. Actually, they're going to call that on Tim Smith. That's his 4th. Fourth team foul for Orange Park. Ferguson's got 3 in the books. Omari Solomon will shoot 2, and he gets the first one. I'm sorry, that's Adrian Morales. Ferguson's got to do everything they can right now to slow the pace down just a little bit. See if they can get baskets from the free throw line when they don't have a defender in their face, because Orange Park has played aggressive. Morales made his first one. He'll get that second one, rolls out. Sean Martin with the rebound for the Raiders. Getting across court there to Larson, who swings it to Longmire, who's back in the game. Got a chance to get his head set, then puts the left hand down and takes it to the bank. Xavier Longmire has had a hot hand tonight. Some of the best shooting we've seen from him on our cameras. Play a little kickball there, and they'll stay with the Falcons. 9.9 to go in the quarter. They'll get it back into the backcourt and double team pressure there. Finding a hole, they've got to hurry. They're down to 5. Kicks it out, can't get a handle on it. And that one's going to be the end of the quarter. Couldn't get a shot off there. Falcons not able to handle it. We go to the 4th quarter now, 46-26. It's a 20-point lead for Orange Park. They're going to see if they can finish this one off and advance in the Green Division bracket. We'll take a break and come back for this final period. You're watching the Battle on the Island tournament live on SSB. We'll be back in a minute.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Period of play here in this first game of the Battle on the Island. BP with you tonight. Hoops on SSB, this special presentation of the Battle on the Island tournament. 7 games we're covering this week. First one has been a wild one. Kickball there as Alexander Rakovic bounces it off Keon Brown's foot. No stomps yet from Coach K. He hasn't had a reason to. His Orange Park Raiders have been playing very well tonight. Ferguson bounces that off. They'll turn it over. Meanwhile, visible frustration on the face of head coach Luigi Pace for the Ferguson Falcons. Traveled a long way to run into a Raider buzzsaw. Dylan Larson across half court. Over to Ontario Mallory. Mallory driving to the lane, pulls up, finds Keon Brown on the outside. Good. Triple for Keon Brown. Ferguson squaring up. He'll take a shot. No box out there by Ferguson. Nobody crashing the boards. Just concede that. Mallory now spins his drive. Longmire will bring it up to Larson. Larson kicks it back out. Longmire takes a three ball. He's been hot tonight, but no good. Sean Martin gets a rebound. Larson will kick it back out. Mallory will take a shot. No good. Longmire with a putback. He gets the roll. Orange Park all over the place. Ferguson substituting in mass. Three ball, no good. Nice open look though. Longmire kicks it over to Keon Brown. Brown will pull up. He'll wait for some numbers. Slow things down just a hair. Then dribble drive. Crossover. Tries to, guess that was intended for Larson, not Martin. Larson now looking for a cut to the outside. Longmire in the corner. Gives it to Mallory. Mallory driving off the glass. Orange Park seemingly scoring at will now. 53-26, approaching 6 minutes to play. Adrian Morales kicks it out. That's a long three. Rakovic, no good, just a little short. Nice open look though. Mallory driving into the lane in all sorts of traffic, then finds Brown. Brown shoots three, no good, they'll rebound. And we're gonna have a timeout called by Ferguson. Coach will take a 30-second timeout here. 5:53 to go. 53-26 our score right now. Again, programming note, our next game coming up at approximately 8 o'clock will be the Wolfson Wolfpack against the Auburndale Bloodhounds. If you are waiting for that game, we will have that on a separate feed. At the conclusion of this game, we'll shut down, switch up for you, and that way we can archive this game for future viewing. Again, you can watch all of our games on demand on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Sunshine State Broadcasting if you're looking to share a link with someone. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button, would you? That helps us continue our expanded coverage of tournaments like this. Ferguson now back and forth. That's a three ball. Nicely done. Looks like that was Alejandro Restrepo. Wonder if he's related to that other kid named Restrepo at the University of Miami. Keon Brown with a three, no good. Trying to slow up here, but again, Orange Park watching the ball, another three. They play a little keep away. Ferguson doesn't box out after the shot. Brown driving with that left hand, no good. Rebound. Quick pass, this one may turn into a layup, and that is good. Omari Solomon gets two. Trying to pile drive their way through. 53-31 right now. It's a tall order, down 22. Longmire rotates it around. Now in the game, Nolan Cole for the first time this game. Longmire comes down low, kicks it back out to Keon Brown. He's looking for a little help. Also in the game, Jay-Sean Murphy for the first time. He dribbles right. Has it swatted away, but they'll stay down low with Orange Park. Mallory and Smith will come into the game. They'll sit Keon Brown. Again, Smith is in foul trouble right now. Looks like Longmire's going to take a seat. Smith has got to go easy on the contact. Down low. Gonna line up, back it up. Josiah Bell in traffic. Tim Smith on the outside. Comes from the free throw line. Big dribble, loses the handle. Wisely steps away, doesn't commit the foul. Easy layup there, and no, they're going to say he traveled. Adrian Morales had a good look to the hole and took one step too many. Coaching staff is a little aghast at that call, but nonetheless. Tim Smith now at half court. Loses the handle, plays down low. Switches hands, takes it himself all the way around, and gets the bucket. And a timeout called by Coach Kernitsky. That's his first. He's got 4 more left to go, but I don't think he's going to use many of those. 55-31 right now, our score. 4:06 left to play. Let's do a quick reset right now. In fourth quarter action, nobody has any team fouls, so we're pretty clean there. But in terms of foul trouble right now, Tim Smith is on the floor, has been on the floor. He's got 4 fouls. He's got to watch himself. Dylan Larson's got a pair. Ontario Mallory with 2. Quayshawn Block just 1. Josiah Bell with 2. On the other side for Ferguson, Donovan Lodano is the only one any near foul trouble right now. He's got 2 personals. The next nearest is Carlos Valladares with 1 and Anthony Capote with 1. So they haven't committed a lot of fouls. But then again, this Orange Park team has been moving at a rapid pace all night long, not really allowing Ferguson to settle down and play their offense. So it has been a game of cat and mouse for the Falcons, and the mouse is winning right now. That's Alejandro Restrepo off to the top. He's going to rotate back to Restrepo. They're going to play a game of catch with Morales. Orange Park playing up top. Now they're going to double team. Way in the corner. That's almost too high. Restrepo manages to hold it in. They collapse on the double team from the elbow. That's going to be Oscar Ray who draws the contact. Let's see who the foul is on here. That's going to call on Longmire. That's his second. That's the first personal foul of the game for either team this quarter. To the line right now, Oscar Ray. He'll shoot 2. And again, Ferguson needs points from the free throw line when the clock is stopped. That's 1 in. Your lead is 23 right now. Insurmountable odds for the Falcons. They will do their best to come close here. Ray will shoot his second shot. That is good. Back in the corners, Tim Smith. He's got 3 Ferguson players on him. The ball is going to get loose. Tim Smith's going to haul it in. Ontario Mallory. He'll take a 3-ball just for fun and makes it. Wow. Unbelievable shot. And now that's going to be open. Oscar Ray comes in with a quick answer. Now they're going to fall back, try to stay in full court pressure. Tim Smith now with the ball. He gives it over to Mallory. Mallory gets contacted. Wait, and we get a timeout here. Coach Kernitsky called the timeout before the foul. I'm not sure of the strategy, but stops the clock. 3:08 to go, 58-34 our score. We'll take a quick audio break right here as I get some words from my producer who tried to scribble something on a piece of paper and couldn't read. We'll be right back. Okay, thanks for that bit of indulgence there as we get some production movement here. 3:08 to go, your reset. 58-34 our score. Winner of this game will move on in the green division. And again, after our break here, after this first game, we'll try to get some scores from over in the gold division as well as the girls division. Watch the tail end of Bulls and FSDB earlier. The Bulls Bulldogs won that game. Tim Smith in the corner now. Rotating around, he's got Mallory, who's in a bit of trouble. Smith, again, hanging on to those 4 fouls. He's got to be careful what he does here. Jaden Graham. Oh, I think I agree with the Ferguson coaching staff there, but they didn't call it. They'll turn it over. Yeah, he did wiggle those feet just a hair there, but referees let that go. They turn the ball over anyway. 2:39 to play. Falcons will bring the ball up here. That is Adrian Morales. Ray. Back over to the top. Looks like we're going to have some mass substitutions for Orange Park. Coming up on 2:20 to play here. Ferguson just trying to do what they can to finish this game strong. Wide open 3, look. That's short. Rebound Mallory. Bounces it off of Campbell. Ray will take that one into the lane. He doesn't get contacted or even make contact with the basket at that point. Triple threat down there. They'll get it away. Josiah Bell, too strong. Smith tries to handle the loose ball. They'll turn it. Line change for the Raiders here. I'll let some of the younger players in. Cole back in the game, as is Murphy, Graham, Sean Martin, Quayshawn Blott still playing center. Good move in the lane. That pass or shot was short. And they're going to turn it. Orange Park will take that to the baseline. 1:52 to play. 58-34 our score. My goodness. Full court pressure here in this very frenetic paced game. Takes it coast to coast, can't get it. Martin will give those long arms in there. He gets blocked. Again, Blott will try to finish it off, and he does. Senior leadership from Quayshawn Blott. Doing what he can down low. Shot on the outside. That's a three ball. And I believe that was Restrepo again. 1:20 and counting here in this fourth quarter. Quayshawn Blott driving to the hole. No good. Martin will put it back. Cleans it up. 62-37 our score now. We are now at that 35-point limit where the clock would run, but we're down to a minute nonetheless. Falcons trying to salvage what they can. Rotation, and Restrepo, he'll take another three ball. No good. Alejandro Restrepo is a senior, trying to do what he can in his last campaign. Martin won't put the ball on the ground for some reason, and then he decides to, passes it up, and that leads to a turnover. That's going to be easy points for Ferguson. Puts that in. 30 seconds to go. Timeout. Yep, they're going to call a timeout here. And I don't know, there's some confusion here. Oh, no, yeah, the clock is running now, so. I thought he was going to try to take a timeout, but I'm not sure if that's the case. I think he's going ahead to agree to the clock running, because we are now beyond 35 points. So once this goes in, we'll run the clock for the remainder. Doesn't matter what happens. Stolen. Little spark from Miami late. No good. And I guess they have decided not to run the clock. Thought that was going to be the case. Call the foul on Nolan Cole. That's going to be his first, second team foul of the quarter. 27.1 to go. Oscar Ray at the line. He'll shoot two. Just gets that first one. Ray will come up for that second shot. No good. Loses the handle on it. Orange Park will try to just run this down now. 20 seconds to go, but they're still going. Quayshawn Blott, he'll make a move to the hole. I think that's the first one he's missed tonight. Derek Suarez on the floor now for Ferguson. Late. Restrepo takes another three. Big shot. I think if they had a little bit more of that tonight, it would have made a big difference. 2.7 seconds to go. They haven't really gotten many of those looks tonight. They were trying to go for the high percentage shots, but Orange Park's defense was locked down, and that's going to run down the end of the game. Final score in this first game of the Green Division, 62-43. Orange Park moves on to the winner's bracket. And a frenetically paced game by both teams. Just a second here, we'll have some post-game interviews. Get everything set up for you. And tell you what, we'll take a commercial break while we reset for that. We'll be right back here. You're watching the Battle of the Island on SSB. Stay with us.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Well, that's a tough Orange Park team, boy. They were 100 miles an hour tonight.
Yeah, they played really, really well. I thought they moved the ball. Guys hit timely shots early in the game, got us down, and we just really couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, Alejandro Restrepo late coming in with a little bit of a spark. What was keeping you guys from really shooting on the perimeter tonight? Because he was on lights out in the second half.
I don't know. He really didn't play in the first half. He's a guy who's low in the rotation, but we always tell guys when your opportunity comes, you got to do something with it. So definitely expect him to get a little more.
Absolutely. So when you got tournaments like this, there's always a different pace. Teams you normally don't get to play and they're out of distance and out of region for you guys. Just, these Orange Park is usually not on your schedule. What's a tournament mean to you guys to get this experience for your team?
We're a relatively inexperienced team in general. So anytime we get a chance to play the game, we're happy, we're blessed. So we go out of town to try and play against different competition, different style of basketball. You see something a little different, and little team bonding. So all these things, they do a lot of things more than just basketball for us. Obviously, we'd like to do a little better than we did tonight, but in general, that's what we look for.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for stopping by for us. Good to see you, and we look forward to seeing more of the rest of the season. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian.
All right, thanks. Coach Pace with from Miami Ferguson. So that's going to do it for Game 1 of our coverage of the Battle on the Island tonight. We've got a second game coming up for you on YouTube. You're going to stay on our YouTube channel, but look now for the Wolfson-Auburndale game, which should start at approximately 8 o'clock. In the meantime, we'll stop our broadcast here and switch things up. For Game 1 of the Battle on the Island, this has been BP. We will be back in just a few minutes for Game 2. You're watching Hoops on SSB, and we'll see you on the other side.